name is Oscar Valdez from Los Angeles, California. I've been playing guitar for almost 30 years now, and I'm not going to give away my age. But I can tell you I play rock, I play blues, jazz, classical. My most recent passion has been flamenco guitar. I've had the pleasure of meeting some of the greatest flamenco masters in history. Sabicas, most notably in UCLA, about a year before he passed away. And then the other one is Paco de Lucia, when he was touring in Mexico City with John McLaughlin and Al Di Meola. I actually served as the interpreter for Al Di Meola and John, and I got to meet them and hang out with them, which was fun. And back then, I remember seeing the guitar that Paco had, and I just fell in love with it. And so much so that I said, someday I will buy that Conde guitar of my dreams. And I did buy it. It was actually 3 years ago. I have it right here, so I'll show it to you. This is the Hermanos Conde guitar with the familiar Conde headstock with the koa wood. And I collect guitars. I have 9 guitars. And this guitar, this Conde guitar, was the one that I was playing more than anybody. But one day I happened to come by here because I went across the street to pick up some food. And I happened to look across and I saw Candelas Guitar Shop. And I thought, there's that famous guitar shop I've been hearing about. My friends have been telling me, you got to go check out this guitar. There's a guy named Tomas, wonderful guitars. I said, you know what? I'm going to jump on it. So I ran across and I went into the room and I started playing some of these guitars that are here that I'll play for you in a few minutes. And I just love the guitars because of the quality of the instrument. There's a pride here. There's a history here at Candelas Guitars. And as a consumer, as a guitarist, we always want to find something that's comfortable for us, that the action is fine. The workmanship of the wood is just incredible. And of course, there's a personal touch that when you come here, you deal directly with Tomas. And you can tell him what it is you need as a player, and he's very flexible about those things. I actually had the pleasure of playing this beautiful guitar, which I call mi güerita, which my little blonde girl, but I'm married, okay? And so this, I call her la güerita, and this guitar has really been my passion. I can remember when I was 15 or 16 years old, I always thought someday I would hope I could build guitars, because to me I love guitars so much. So to meet somebody like Tomas, who's so passionate about his guitars, and to see this legacy that his father and his grandfather and his great uncle had left for him, and that he's just continuing with the tradition of excellent instruments, wonderful service. To see this and to come into this room and to play here, I remember that day when I was here playing, I was in awe as I'm looking around, looking at these pictures of Jose Feliciano and Los Lobos and other famous people that play Candelas instruments. It's no accident. When people see a good quality instrument, they're going to seek it out. So that's why when I first tried one of these flamencos, I believe it's this one right here, I was blown away. I told Loretta, Miss Lovely Loretta, I said, you know what, I got to meet this guy. You know, bring him out here. And sure enough, Tomas came out, we met, and we've only known each other, I think, less than 5 months, I'm sure. But I feel like I've known him forever because he's passionate about his guitars, he's passionate about music, and like me, he's a family man. And so much so that even in his guitar making, he has involved his family. This model here, for example, it's a beautiful flamenco model with the wood pegs. And I love this headstock. I love this headstock because to me, I look at it as I'm playing and I'm thinking, my guitar is on fire. You know, this is, to me, is flames, it's passion. And it has the wood pegs, traditional wood peg flamenco guitar, which I had always wanted. And by the way, I had actually thought about buying a Conde with wooden pegs. I don't need to do that anymore because to me, I found the perfect guitar. The quality of the woods that he uses on my güerita here is just, the coloring is just so beautiful. You can see just every little streak of coloration of the guitar. The back, just, I mean, can you see that right there? Just the beautiful woods that he chooses. I mean, he really selects his material really well. You know, he's very, very, very picky about his materials. And as somebody who appreciates a guitar, not only for the sound, but for the quality and for the beauty of it, I can find nothing wrong with this guitar. And believe me, I tried. You know, that's my job, to seek out good instruments. And I'm so excited about his guitars that I've been telling a lot of my colleagues that they have to come out here and check these guitars out, because they're good instruments, and someday these instruments are going to be very, very sought after. I believe they're going to be collectibles. And that's why, as hard as I play this guitar, I take really good care of it, because to me it's one of my most treasured guitars, and I really appreciate it. And I was saying about his family, because this model here is named Alegria, which to me is really poetic, and I love it, because Alegria means joy in Spanish. And Alegria happens to be Tomas's wife's name, lovely Alegria. And she has inspired him, she has supported him, and it's obvious because he's doing beautiful things with these instruments. I also like the name Alegria, because this Alegria model has brought a lot of alegria in my life.